Had a pretty strong intervention this morning from Ed Husic, of course, now a Labor backbencher and very much free to speak out. Well, he says the government can no longer be trusted on national security laws. He's pointed at encryption laws that were passed last year. The government promised to review, and now it's saying that review will not go forward, of course, as well, seizing on the fact we've had these AFP raids last week on a News Corp journalist and the ABC as well. Labor's Ed Husic says that Labor should no longer work slavishly with the government in just being bipartisan above all other priorities, bipartisan on these measures. So needs to take a new approach to national security laws in the wake of these incidents. He was part of the exchange.
So I think we, as a Labor Party, need to not necessarily prioritise bipartisanship as an end in itself. We should make sure we get the balance right between protecting people and protecting their rights, but we should not slavishly extend a commitment to bipartisanship to a coalition that doesn't have the same or doesn't value bipartisanship clearly in the same way.
Now, Ed Husic was stressing there is still a need, obviously, for national security laws, for laws around the release of secrets as well, but critical of, obviously, the government's approach and calling now for a new approach from Labor. And it doesn't just extend to a principle on what Labor should do in each given circumstance. He says the caucus needs to have more of a say as well. So at the moment, the emphasis within Labor is the leadership team, the shadow cabinet. Now, yes, they'd still need to sign off on each element of it, but he says he's been outspoken in the past. This will surprise nobody in the caucus, but he believes the caucus members, so the whole of the elected federal Labor team, needs to have more of a say when they're assessing these national security laws and perhaps any protections that are needed within them as well.
You know, how is it that we play bipartisanship with a group that is going to play politics with national security? Again, I think our value system should be founded on the notion that we get the balance right between protecting people and protecting people's rights. And I also think internally, you know, as much as we're saying post-election that we should have a review of policies, I also think we need to have a review on style, the way we approach things. And I have to say that, you know, we have a lot of room for improvement around consultation on national security laws to engage our caucus a lot better. And no one in the caucus will be surprised that I'm saying this publicly, because I've certainly said this privately.